Liv Morgan's ex-partner has subtly revealed they are still close in real life. Liv Morgan has been absent from WWE since June following an unfortunate injury she sustained during a Monday Night Raw match against Kairi Sane. The incident occurred when Morgan landed awkwardly and hurt her shoulder, a mishap that has forced her to step away from in-ring action for what appears to be an extended period. Known to fans as the Miracle Kid, Liv had been enjoying a significant wave of popularity before the injury, thanks largely to her compelling character development, in-ring performances, and particularly her involvement in a captivating romantic storyline with Dominic Mysterio. Her on-screen connection with Mysterio led to her temporary alignment with the Judgment Day, a faction known for its edgy, rebellious personas and dominant presence within WWE programming. This pairing raised eyebrows and sparked debates within the wrestling community, especially considering how Liv's character transformed. From a fiery underdog babyface to someone who embraced more chaotic and manipulative traits. It was a side her fans hadn't seen much of before, and it opened up new storytelling possibilities. Prior to this chapter, Liv Morgan had been part of several storylines over the years, but none resonated quite like her deeply personal feud with Rhea Ripley. Once tag team partners, Morgan and Ripley were on-screen allies who appeared to share mutual respect and camaraderie. However, after their team split, the tension between them evolved into a full-blown rivalry. This feud quickly grew into one of the most emotionally charged and physically intense storylines in the women's division. Their clashes weren't just about titles or betrayal. They felt personal, laced with emotion, vengeance, and competitive fire. Each time they faced off, fans could sense the layered storytelling behind their conflict. From brutal backstage attacks to dramatic promos and memorable in-ring confrontations, Liv and Rhea delivered a feud that felt both grounded and larger than life. It became a highlight of WWE's women's division, drawing praise for its intensity and the chemistry between the two competitors. Despite the on-screen portrayal of bitter enemies, where every glance, promo, and physical confrontation screamed genuine hatred, it appears that the real-life dynamic between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley tells a different story. In professional wrestling, where kayfabe, the portrayal of storylines is real, is still an essential part of the entertainment, it's always fascinating when glimpses of reality slip through. And in this case, that glimpse came courtesy of Rhea Ripley herself. In a recent interview with Whistle Sports, Ripley was asked to name her personal Mount Rushmore of WWE women, a question that typically invites answers centered around iconic, Hall of Fame caliber names. Fans were surprised when Ripley included Liv Morgan in her top choices, a subtle yet powerful acknowledgement of Liv's growth and contributions to the business. Her inclusion wasn't a throwaway mention either. Ripley elaborated, noting how much Morgan had evolved over the past 2 years, how hard she had worked, and how her rise to prominence was well-earned. Ripley even referred to her as the Superstar of the Year, highlighting Liv's impactful run and breakout performances. Such praise coming from Ripley carried weight, not just because of her status as one of the most dominant women in WWE, but because of the layered on-screen history between the two. For fans used to seeing them tear each other apart on television, hearing Ripley speak so respectfully about Liv Morgan was a clear sign that their animosity is strictly for the cameras. The lines between fiction and reality blurred even further when behind-the-scenes footage emerged in the recently released Netflix documentary WWE Unreal. The docuseries offers fans a closer look at what happens when the cameras stop rolling, revealing the planning, camaraderie, and sometimes surprising friendships that exist among WWE superstars. One of the moments that quickly captured fans' attention was a segment showing Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley chatting backstage. It wasn't a confrontational scene or part of any storyline. Rather, it was two colleagues talking comfortably, smiling, and sharing what seemed to be a friendly conversation. The clip circulated rapidly on social media, with fans commenting on how surreal yet heartwarming it was to see two women who had been at each other's throats on-screen behaving like old friends behind the curtain. Some fans even joked about how good their acting skills must be to sell such intense hatred on TV while remaining close in real life. Others took a more reflective tone, appreciating professionalism it takes to separate character work from genuine personal relationships. This revelation about their off-screen bond only adds more depth to their story. The contrast between the fierce enemies fans see in the ring and the supportive friendship behind the scenes is a testament to the artistry of professional wrestling. It also showcases the mutual respect that exists between two women who have helped elevate each other's careers through their rivalry. Liv Morgan's evolution into a central figure within WWE has been years in the making. From her early days as a member of the Riot Squad to her solo journey filled with highs and lows, Morgan has steadily carved out a unique space for herself. She might not have had the meteoric rise of some other stars, but her resilience and ability to connect with fans have kept her relevant and beloved. Her in-ring style, characterized by agility, risk-taking, and emotional storytelling, complements her deeply expressive persona. Each match, each promo, whether she's playing the hero or the villain, feels authentic and layered. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, has been a force to be reckoned with since she stepped into the WWE spotlight. Her powerful physique, intimidating presence, and fearless approach to in-ring combat have earned her numerous accolades, including championship reigns and main event slots. But beyond her dominance, Ripley has also shown a great sense of storytelling. Her ability to work both as a fierce competitor and a compelling character has made her one of the top names in the industry. When you put two women like Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley together, both driven, both emotionally intelligent in their performances, and both unafraid to push boundaries, the result is magic. Their feud didn't rely solely on flashy moves or shock value. It was built on a foundation of betrayal, ambition, heartbreak, and redemption. And as much as fans were invested in the rivalry, it's clear now that much of what made it work so well was the trust and connection the two share behind the scenes. In a business that often pits performers against each other for entertainment, the acknowledgement of real-life respect and friendship between rivals adds another layer of appreciation. Knowing that Ripley and Morgan trust one another enough to deliver such intense, believable animosity on screen only makes their work more impressive. It's a dynamic similar to some of the greatest rivalries in wrestling history, where personal chemistry enhances professional storytelling. While Liv Morgan continues to recover from her injury, fans eagerly await her return. The hope is that when she does come back, she'll pick up right where she left off, whether that means rekindling her rivalry with Ripley, rejoining the Judgment Day in some fashion. In a business that often pits performers against each other for entertainment, the acknowledgement of real-life respect and friendship between rivals adds another layer of appreciation. Knowing that Ripley and Morgan trust one another enough to deliver such intense, believable animosity on screen only makes their work more impressive. It's a dynamic similar to some of the greatest rivalries in wrestling history, where personal chemistry enhances professional storytelling. While Liv Morgan continues to recover from her injury, fans eagerly await her return. The hope is that when she does come back, she'll pick up right where she left off, whether that means rekindling her rivalry with Ripley, rejoining the Judgment Day in some fashion.